check that microphone. Test, test. Make sure this is coming through okay. Alright, sounds like everything's good. Except for that. That's me dropping things. Alright, I think that's good. I think that's just about everything. I say, and then realize that I still have to actually check the stream and make sure that everything's up and running okay. Because it appears my camera's not on, so it might not be okay. Let me guess. That thing's actually unplugged. Awesome divine providence. I don't have to restart the stream to make sure that it's working. There we go. Why is my phone beeping? Oh, unimportant. Okay, cool. Welcome to Behind the Scenes. Alright. I think that's just about it. Fade over. Here we go. I can't tell now. Is this a little bit too loud? Nope, should still be quiet. Alright, cool. However, I do not seem to have some people with me to help me figure out what I'm supposed to get tonight. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hope against hopes that someone will come along and help me figure it out a little bit later. That Shantae one you did or from a gift? No, that's from a gift. That's my sub one on the loading screen. I have it. Figure I may as well use it. I'll keep Sharky for Game Sharks. Or more accurately, I'll flip between them at random. Just based on which one I like in the moment. Hello, everybody who happens to be here. My name's Cerebro. Welcome to Fuck Mondays. For Mega Man, I call it Mega Mondays. Really all I got. This kind of snuck up on me today. I got home early and I was like, I'm going to do a whole bunch of stuff in advance so that I have, like, being productive. And I'm like, my brain will be on, but then I didn't. I sat here for like 30 minutes staring at nothing, just shut off, and then I took a power nap, and now I'm here, a little bit rushing behind. Also, I have to grab my glass. I've got this under control. Sometimes, I promise. Don't worry, Cypher. Japanese comes after the stream. Always after the stream. That's one of the last things I do before bed. That's how that works. Or that's how that's supposed to work. That's why I don't let myself go long in the streams. Anyways, let's just hop into the Wily. Hello, Reaper. How's it going? I certainly hope it's gonna let me go back to the Robot Master place, because I think that there's things that I didn't grab. But oh well, I guess maybe I just won't complete this one. I'll just sort of run at it and see what happens. Oh god, oh the birdies, I'm already off to a rough start. Tired? Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely hear that, Reaper. But aside from tired, how are you guys today? I don't know if I can use that bolt right now. Go ahead. Ah! Kind of still just running at this with my regular accidentally Buster only situation. Oh crap, I can vaguely remember these things. Just from what I've seen of other people, and then I gotta jump there. Okay, what am I supposed to do for the timing on this? I can tell you what I'm supposed to do. Here we go. I'm gonna stop making this harder than it has to be. I'm gonna give myself a jetpack. And that's how this is gonna work. Whee! That is so much easier. Good. Like a cyber hug. Sakura. Oh, hello, Sakura. Don't think I'll be up for Kokon since press having computer issues. Well, sorry to hear that. I don't, like, really have, like, what's the best way to put this? I'm not the best at, like, saying comforting things. In general, like, I'm always up for, like, listening to people's stuff, but I really don't have the best of encouraging words, or just, like, you know, sure, take your time, you'll get over it. Like, I'm really bad at that, so, sorry to hear that you've been having a rough time, Sakura. Just, you know, like, take it easy. Computer issues, I don't think should really be a thing to, like, get somebody depressed. But, you know, I know that they are absolutely stressful. Just, like, take some extra time, see if you can do whatever you got to, like, try to figure it out. Right, I can't slide when I have this thing. And I also can't get high enough to get that free life. So, guess I'll just turn this off. Go back to the Mega Buster. You asshole bastard! Can't believe I went and fell off the ladder. Yes, I'm gonna blame you for that, tiny enemy. There's no way it was possibly your fault. No, wait. Yes, it was. You're an enemy! You're here to cause me problems! I should be blaming you for everything. No, Freeze Cracker. My accidental Buster-only run has been, like, just sort of stubbornly converted to a, well, I may as well do this thing the whole way now. Oh god. Oh, are you for real? Are you for real on that? The one moment when it was over one of the little flippy periods is when I had to hit it. And then my panicked jetpack did not help. Alright, just gonna skip right over you. I don't want to deal with you right now. But I will shoot you in the back. Okay, so... Okay, cool. Jetpack is actually potentially causing me more problems than it's worth. There we go. There's a game over screen because I saved it when I had 1 life left. Awesome. Hello, Nearminthat. How goes? Back in again. Let's go. So yes, does anybody know, once you start the Wily things here, short of getting a game over, can you exit them to go back to other levels? I do not know this. What I do know is that I'm, like, missing a few things, so I might not be able to say that I've completed this one when I've done it. No. Now that I know what I'm in for here, let's just waste no time, get that jetpack straight on. No! Can't believe this. Can't believe this. Or it could just be that I have awful timing, but I'm just gonna go ahead and say that it's actually unbelievable, and, who the hell designed this? Blame everybody else. Also, I think I just accidentally made the jump that I didn't think was possible. Oh well. Nope. So I wonder, like, whose idea was to turn off the lights when you're on the ground? Because it does make for a little bit of an interesting level. I can't give them any fault for that. Like, having to stay airborne is kind of clever. Alright, no. Go sproing. Go back up to that Mega Buster. Don't know anything about the Mega Man series. Good luck is all I can offer. Well, thanks, Saramelia. I've beat every other one that I've come here to play. I'm sure I can manage this one, too. It's just a matter of throwing myself at it enough times until I figure it out and memorize it. Jump. And a jump. No. Shoost you. Okay, so we gotta wait for that. Jump. Jump. No! Okay, good. One more down. Ah, fuck, this is where I went down last time, though. This section almost makes me think that, like, the jetpack isn't worth it just because of how confusing these sections are laid out. Okay, never mind. Jetpack's totally worth it. Trivialized it. I'm all good. Do I need an energy? Yes, I do. I always need more energy tanks. All right, Mega Buster. Go Shazam. Cool. Don't know anything about the Mega Man. I already read that one. Never got this far. I want to say maybe? You're far too weak, Mega Man. Wily may fear you, but I do not. All right, cool. Bass. You think I'm scared of you, Fishman? Well, I'm not. Look, man, there's no shame in being named after fish, all right? I'm named after, like, a stone. I'm named after a synonym for, hard soil. Ow, you hurt. Ow! I think I might be fucking this up. Just a hint, I might be fucking this up. Alright, let's see if I can figure out his pattern a little bit better and get this one down. It seems a little bit on the tricky side because he's, well, obviously jumping kind of throws a little bit of a wrench into things. But also, he doesn't really give any anticipation to when he's actually going to attack. It's just kind of... he just does it. Which is what's really getting in my way here. If he did anticipations, I could react to them. He does seem to shoot almost every time when he lands, but at what height? It's like it's almost responsive to where I am in my jump. Like sometimes he shoots when he's a little bit higher in the arc, and sometimes he waits till he's on the ground. And that's the frustrating part. And also, there's like no location that's actually safe because of stupid jumping. Like, I'm not... Alright. I'm not blaming the game here because I know it's most definitely not the game's fault. Many people have done this and beaten it, and I'm doing it with a buster only. I might have to swap that to a real weapon here for this next round. Just got an inkling. No, Rock. Cypher, Rock. Rockman. Mega Man's name in Japanese is Rock. Now I just gotta do the whole level all over again. And next time when I get back, I'm obviously going to be dropping a save state. Because I just don't enjoy doing the same level over and over again. You didn't know Mega Man's name was Rockman? Yeah, it's pretty commonly known, actually. That's why his sister is named Roll. They go together. Rock and roll. Just like Bass and his dog. Bass and Treble. And why Proto Man is named Blues in Japan. Rock, roll, and blues. Although I guess you wouldn't know all those other things. You don't know the series? It's just like regular gaming trivia. Like stuff you pick up just by kind of existing on the internet and being interested in various series and like their histories and their lore and stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that I, like, watch and have always enjoyed watching for fun. Back to the Mega Buster. Down we go. Alright, I need you to just... Okay, you're just gonna leave? That's fine. Just wanted to do everything except get in the way of my shot and be nice to me. Alright, back to this again. Over to the S-Adapt. This was still before the era of, like, letting you change with the L and R buttons, I see, so that's, like, an irritation. I have to go back to the pause menu and do it every time. An irritation, but hardly a blockade. It's just a, like, damn it. Ugh. Okay, good. Almost there again. Okay, I did the same mistake I did the first time I came here. Tried to skip some stuff. Ended up getting stuck on colliders and fell through the world. No, no. S-Adapt. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Well, Cypher, once we get to the Mega Man Zero games, there's, like, a surprisingly deep amount of lore behind those ones, and those games are surprisingly dark, and it's part of why I really like them, and I almost just went and fell off the world because I wasn't paying attention and I used the jetpack. So I wonder where everybody is tonight. We don't have, like, most of the usual crowd hanging around. Alright, here I am back with base again. Drop the states. F2. That's alright, Cypher. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna give this one more shot with the Mega Buster here. One more off to a bad start shot. I don't think I'm gonna make it based on my performance so far. Oh my god. Alright, I am surprised that I dodged that particular charge shot. Oh my god, don't fucking tell me I'm gonna do this again. Gee, just the confidence boost of having a save state seems to make me beat bosses. Even if I don't use it. Alrighty, cool, base down. Let's move on. Please don't die to cockroaches now. No. I need, like, one of these things to drop me some health. I'm very not happy with them populating and not moving up. Like, they're hanging around the area, but they're not getting to a spot where I can kill them. Nor are they dropping anything useful for me. God damn it. Alright, what have I got in here? What's in my toolkit? I haven't used any of these items. And this isn't actually gonna help me get down there. Gonna wait till you get health before making a new one? Of course I am. I need... There we go. Something that will fire downwards. Thank you. God damn it. This asshole cockroach moved in before I could go down and get the health. Ah! Drop one on 3 this time. I think I still have an extra life kicking around. Yeah, I've got 1 extra life, and I think this is the second boss of this area, so I've got another shot at him. Hello, giant guts. I had a feeling there was going to be rocks from the ceiling. I did not expect to get killed by the first one. Okay, I dropped a state. Let's see if it holds true. Okay, not sure how they want me to dodge that. That one is a little bit easier, I just need to be at the back. And jump over it or jump on it. Oh, fuck it, come on! Like, I really am confused for that one. I don't know what they want out of me. Didn't hold true that time. Doing it again. This is my last life. I just don't want to go through the whole level again. This is the one frustration point of Mega Man. So standing on it when it hits the wall... Ah, come on! Is the ceiling caving in on you? Yes, it is. Every time he lands, the ceiling comes down a little bit more. Yeah, like, I can dash through him and take the hit, but... I've got to be missing something here. Maybe I can dodge it if I just jump. What? So dashing into a rock does not work? No, that doesn't work either. Like, what am I actually missing there? Is it that I am supposed to use one of my abilities? Maybe one of your powers is his weakness? No, like, it doesn't matter if one of the powers is his weakness. It should be doable without them, because they have to make a boss that you can kill without the powers, just in case, like, you happen to be out of them when you arrive at the boss. Plus, like, there's a way to dodge every move, too, and I don't know how they want me to dodge that one. Because he just sort of charges at me and grabs me, no matter what I do. Unless I jump. Then he runs into the wall, but then he just hits me with contact. Yep. Like, what am I missing here? Also, this Buster is only doing like 2 points a shot to him. That's got to be causing some of this. I think that does less damage to me than the throw up, so maybe if I just eat that, it'll work. But not if I keep taking rock shots. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not actually the best at trying to continue talking and be entertaining while I'm focusing. That's why I generally like having co-coms on Mondays. It's just, there's nobody here to join me today for some reason. But there we go, Gutsman finally down. With just the Buster through a lucky chance. I'll fully admit that. Can you move and jump at the same time? Like, let him hit the wall, but you get out of the way? No, you can't, like... I was jumping as high as possible, and he just bashes into you. Anyways, yeah, so it takes me back here every time. Going again. Probably die immediately just to get my health, get my lives back. So everything with bullets, just hit me all at once, please. Just all the bombs, all the bullets. There we go, we're good. You don't have to know the game to join me, Cypher. We've talked about this before. All I need is people to talk with. Alright, let's go it again.
You're the one who always says check before you hop in, so...
Well, that's on, like, when I have a bunch of people, or when it's, like, the same people always going. When a night like tonight, when there's literally nobody here, it's like, nah, I will take anybody. Like, I'm desperate for somebody to talk to. This is incredibly difficult and boring as hell to watch if it's just one guy staring at the screen. Like, not managing to do anything.
Alright, fair point, fair point. Since not used to it. I was expecting green.
You cut out.
Green to show up because he usually does. So it kind of threw me off that he didn't.
Yeah, like, I'm a little bit surprised, too. He's here almost for every single stream.
He was postponing his stream till, like, Wednesday because you were going to be going when he finally got everything set up.
For what?
stream.
You cut out again.
My internet sucks. I'm sorry. Green was planning to stream, but realized what time it was and decided against it this afternoon.
Oh, okay. So you're talking about today. Well, then that makes it even weirder.
Yeah, right.
Oh well. He's marked as away on Discord, so it's probably that he just got pulled away for something unexpected. That's all good. He doesn't owe me anything. I'm just confused, like I said. Hello, Bass, once again. This time the mighty Mega Man shall fall. Treble attack. Oh, you're gonna come at me with your dog this time, is it? Oh no, you guys are gonna fuse. You're gonna do this thing. And be Vamp Bass. Alright. Alright. You wanna fight like this? I can fight like this. Let's go. Let's do it.
Now for the main attraction!
So basically, he became Man-Bat. Okay.
Hello, Flaming Bagel for Christ. Thank you for the host. You know what? It's actually much more difficult to fight like this because the Rush Fist has like shit range.
That does look like shit. Holy crap.
Ah! It's okay. I got the saving security power of a safe state. Ah! Nope, he ran into me. He just landed on me. Touched my head with his toe and I'm dead.
And
Alright, well, let's try it again. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. I want that one. I want to try to do it again with the rush thing, because, like, I don't know. Stubbornness is taking me over again. I want to do this my way. My way is going to be like this. I just wish he didn't get a free hit when I transformed. And I'm almost entirely dead. Before I've landed a single hit on him. Awesome. Awesome. What a fantastic start. What a great start.
well, at least if you die this time, you know to transform before you walk into the door.
True. I could do that. I could definitely do that. That sounds like a decent enough idea. I don't know how much it's going to help with all the rest of the hits he was getting on me, but it's a start.
Like, I can't promise I know stuff, but I details.
Don't gotta know stuff. Most of these games are half blind anyways. Okay, let's try this again, base. And maybe this time I won't rely entirely on charge shots. If I just use some regular shots, I could probably get in some chip damage here and there. Ow.
Learning his pattern slowly. Getting hit
Damn it.
less.
Half of it is just like dodging his weird little fist. No, actually, half of it is dodging that swoop that he does. God damn it. I'm gonna do this. This is the way that I want to do it.
Otherwise, is his swoop the one that looks like a shield or the 3 beams?
No, the swoop is when he swoops. I don't have a better way to describe it than that. It's when he comes down and he swoops through the arena and you have to dodge it. It's the thing that happens
Gotcha.
right before he charges.
Gotcha. From my angle, it looks like you're figuring it out slowly but surely.
No. From my angle, I just keep taking the same hits in the same ways. And also, now he's pulling off new moves and he's coming down and landing directly on me. Which is nonsense.
Yeah, that seems a little nonsensical.
Come on. God damn it! Ooh!
You technically have energy tanks that you could be using?
No! No, I won't.
Okay then.
You can't. Ah! You can't. Damn it. Damn it. You pulled the other thing on me. It just swooped backwards across the room.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that when he just goes in a different direction. Like, it's... I will give the Mega Man creators massive amounts of credit for making bosses with, like, very simple attacks and movements into just, like, almost impossible challenges just based on, like, patterns. They just mix up the patterns a little bit, and it completely throws off everything about the way that you want to fight them.
To say the very least, for someone who doesn't know the series.
Ah, and when he crosses the room like that, then I'm not in a good position to, like, dodge the fist that comes up.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Seems like
Go ahead.
you are just barely missing it. Just barely hits you.
Well, the fist is supposed to only just barely hit you. It hits you and then it goes back.
Oh.
I'm more talking about, like, when he switches sides, like, Mega Man's fastest way to move is with the slide, but he doesn't have the slide when he's wearing this rush armor. So, like, I'm stuck on one side, and then he suddenly crosses the arena, and I'm not, like, I can't jump it, because now he's on my side, and I can't run through the center fast enough, and I can't slide.
You need to get higher than him, maybe?
I don't know. I'm starting to think that I might have to play with the height a little bit, but this fist just has such awful aiming and range that I'm just like, I will do it. I will do it in this. I won't feel good unless I do. But, it's just so freaking hard to hit him.
Years ago to once you're stubborn about how you're going to beat something, you're not going back down, so I'm not going to correct you at all.
Plus, his fist seems to have near unlimited range, whereas mine definitely doesn't.
They're like, from my angle, it looks like you
It's
have the
just-
same
it's
power.
So infuriating. It just has more mobility than I do. And a longer fist.
Just like you have the exact same power, but he seems to be able to pull off more skills.
Oh, of course. Yeah, he's a boss. That's the point. In fact, I'm fairly certain that in the story, Bass was designed to be Mega Man's opposite. Like, to be better than him, because Wily's a jealous bitch. And that's what he's always doing. He's making something that just, like, that's just supposed to counter what Dr. Light made. But, you know, through the power of good and friendship and exposed children hearts, the good guys always win.
See, that's one of those things that I do not know.
Bass! Bass! Stop it! Stop it, Bass! Stop being such an asshole! I know you've got it in you. You've been a pro tag before. You've joined the Protagonist Club. You're capable of it.
Oh, so much fun.
I might have a way to force his AI into doing what I wanted to now. Just maybe. Might have figured out how to get him to stop crossing the arena.
Beam that you're doing?
Now I just kind of have to hopefully luck out. And have him not hit me with big crazy charge shots. Nope. Can't get that lucky. He's gonna win this. Nope! Nope, he did it again. I should let him explode. I should let Mega Man explode just so that the death feels better, but I'm just like, nope, this one's a lost button. The reflex.
At least you figured out maybe a strategy.
No.
Feel much like you had it under control with that strategy.
Oh,
though,
no. This one's definitely a wash. I'm just restarting now. He took out 3/4 of my health immediately. It felt like a strat, but it was less predictable than I thought because he did the thing that I was trying to get him to not do right at the end, which means all it was luck.
Your previous reset looked like you were actually getting it, but
Oof.
very difficult. I'm not jealous of you in the slightest, Ryan. That's all I have to say.
Oh, I'm totally taking this on to myself. Like, you don't gotta worry about that. There's no amount of jealousy that doesn't factor into this at all. Come on! Stop doing that! He just gets himself into my corner and won't move. Yeah, like when he does make it over to my side, it's just complete and utter chaos. Like I can't get away from him. I can't get away from him to get away from contact damage. He's way too close for me to dodge any of his shots. And it seems to be completely random when he does it. I'm making this more difficult than it has to be, so I'm not blaming the game for this one. I'm just like trying to explain where my frustration and inability to do this is coming from.
It looks kind of ridiculous with how he's flying over one way and suddenly is over on your side when you can.
That's exactly the thing. Yeah, it's 'cause he just like I'm fine with the swoop. It's when he comes down at an angle because that completely screws up all of my plans and like how I'm able to fight him. I'm giving up half my mobility, half my speed on the ground, which I think is the only way you could be able to get away from that for vertical jumping. It's a vertically jumpy room, so like, I also feel like this room is almost designed for this fight. It's just so bonkers hard to actually do it.
It looks ridiculously hard. Like, holy shit. There eventually, you're...
Plus, you gotta love how enemies always hurt you when you touch them, but not the other way around. That would make us a lot more balanced.
Agree. But you are one of the more stubborn guys I know, Ryan, so I know you'll beat this at some point.
Stubbornness has nothing to do with this. I'm ending up at completely random points on his health bar. He can completely kill me before I've landed 3 rounds, and then there was the one time when I got him to like 2 pips left. And everything in between. Like, it's not consistent. So, stubbornness isn't, and like, ability to repro it isn't really gonna factor in.
Well, the only other suggestion I have is maybe try a different... I think you'd call... Whatever you call his transformation.
You're cutting out again.
The only suggestions I have is switching suits, but I don't know if that actually
no, absolutely not. Because, like, that's changing away from this. This is the way that I want to beat him. Is just with this. I know I have, like, a dozen other options that would make this fight easier. I'm not doing them. I want to do it like this.
And that's the stubbornness I was talking about. Will.
Oh, come on.
Just give it...
Nope. And his swoop hits me for like 3 or 4 points of damage, whereas I'm still just poking at him with ones with my little lemon shooter.
Lemon shooter.
That's what they are. They're lemons. They're very clearly lemons. Just act consistently. Go one way or the other every time, and this would be so much easier.
Like more like potatoes to me, but you know.
They're too orange to be potatoes.
Work with that old SpongeBob quote. Every villain is lemons.
It will happen. It will happen. I'm gonna keep doing this. And you who are here and watching it right now, I just hope you're ready to continue seeing this for potentially another half an hour. Because I'm not giving up.
So, not longer.
I might have a loop here that I can use to keep him locked down when he chooses to come in my direction.
Ooh.
It's been working so far. That was the first hit that I took all fight.
Nice. I believe in you.
You got a fist on me. You fisted me. Nope. I'm choking. I'm choking.
Run!
Sense of timing is off. God, I love how he can just fire off charge beams without actually having to charge them. That's cool. That's the best. Nope. And that's another thing. I keep thinking I have a system, and then it works for like half his health bar, and then it just suddenly decides to stop.
That was not pretty.
I will make it happen, Captain. I'm doing this.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Come on, follow me up. Follow me up. There, I actually landed a punch on him. That is good for damage. Daddy likes that damage.
Nice. It's nice to know that it's not just his punch that takes so much health.
Oh, yeah. The punch is awesome when it lands. The problem is that it's so hard to make it land.
Hey, boy over there.
Gotta stop getting greedy. Stop getting greedy. I've been playing fancy tricks for a while, and that got him. Why can't I destroy him? Because you suck, Bass. Those 18 attempts where you killed me, those don't count. This one counts. God damn it, that fight is hard. Ah! And now I'm gonna die. Now I'm gonna die to the first tiny enemy that I see. And springs. Springs and frogs. Springs and frogs.
For my sanity, please, for the love of God, save.
I have 2 lives left. If I die here, I'll just come back with full health. Yeah, okay, I died here. Guy with tires got me. Pew pew time. Hello, Shawnee. How's it going? It's pretty calm here tonight. You want to join me? Enjoy your Game Gear overloads. Hello, Kyon. Jeez, now everybody's showing up. Green hasn't been around to keep me occupied with his incessant babbling. All the love to Green.
Oh, goodness.
Sean, I'm pretty sure I gave you permission to just hop straight into Champagan room. You don't have to join General first, I don't think.
Can I?
I think so.
I guess I can. I don't know. Half the discourse I'm part of, I'm a mod of, they actually don't give me mod powers, so...
God
I guess
damn
they
it.
know me too well.
This fucking...
Like, it keeps nicking you.
These springs. I'm still doing this with my almost entirely just Buster run. You guys just came in at the end of, like, the past 20 minutes has been me throwing myself at Bass and Treble. While only using the Rush jetpack. Because I wanted to. And that sure does suck.
So, can you say you're getting tired then? You invited me.
I know.
I approve. I approve. Really approve.
Anything to get Ryan.
Puns are bad. You should all feel bad.
I always say I'm doing a social experiment with Sarah, as I'm seeing how many puns I say before she murders me.
And near corns, so I'm kind of a corny person by nature.
Well, Kyon, it's your call if you'd like to join as well. Like, it is pretty calm here tonight. Ah, damn it! Now I'm running into all the flames. All of them at once. Ah! Okay, good.
It's like the first one. They have a trend.
Come on, bats.
Is
There-
the game not cropped properly? I didn't see the ladder when you went up there.
Oh, shoot, you know what? I'm sorry. You're right. I'm using the wrong game capture here. And I'm on the wrong Twitch setup. Alright, I can fix this.
I was gonna say, I don't know what you're jumping for. This is invisible on my end. So I'm like, that's an odd strategy.
Oh, whoops.
It's in
I
here
personally didn't notice.
somewhere.
Oopsie. My bad.
I will point out all the flaws of Ryan, thank you.
No, that's fine. You see, these things happen all the damn time. I'm prepared for them. I just need somebody who's like paying enough attention to be able to point them out to me.
Keon says he's down to join session.
Yeah, go ahead, hop in general. So I want this one. I just need to resize the thing down a little bit. I don't want the game capture widescreen, or do I? No, that's not the one. Where's the other one?
The last place you looked.
Emulator capture is bad. I definitely don't want that one. Emuhawk? No, you're not gonna work there. Damn, I had this working last week. I know I did.
I was going to say, was it working last week?
Yeah, it was, and I had a thing like all set up for it. I even.
You're using OBS, right?
What?
Are you using OBS?
Yeah, like this is the screen for it. I just can't get the game to show up on it for some reason.
Weird.
Oh, there it is. Perfectly. I just had to kick it a couple times.
Best strategy.
Man,
in the
OBS
world.
is awesome sometimes. Okay, cool. There we go. Now, for real, you
Better
can
than
see it. Now it's up.
I didn't realize it wasn't supposed to be that way. McMahon perceived me.
Yeah, this is an oldie from the SNES days. It's got to be 4x3.
That's called loser resolution.
Oh my fucking god, these fires.
Again, this probably wants to make more and more fire-related puns, but
All fired up.
It's not gonna respond. Okay.
And
Hello, big turtle slug thing. Turtle, that's what it is. All right. Well, put on that proto shield because I need to be able to slide. Apparently, I'm supposed to be able to slide through that thing.
supposed to.
So, the proto shield seems to, and I don't know if this is just because of the emulator, but it seems to kill some of my inputs. Like, it makes me noticeably slower. Anybody
I would
here
not
confirm
doubt
that? Huh?
I only beat Mega Man 7 once, and of all the
Yeah.
classic games, this is the one I beat once and never touched again. So, if there's a difference,
Okay, because Mega Man is like, he's very quick, very responsive when he doesn't have the shield up, and as soon as I put the shield up, like, I feel like I can feel some sluggishness in his movement, and or in his, like, responsiveness to slide. And sometimes it doesn't fire a bullet immediately.
Let's see here.
That is interesting.
And, like, that time right there, I was firing, and I hit jump, and he just didn't jump.
Let's see if I can look it up on... If anyone's going to break down things, probably be speedrunners. I'll just look through my resources here.
It happened again. I
It might
fire, I
be-
turn away, I try to jump, it doesn't work.
It might be that last graphic on screen to make everything slow down and make it seem like it's eating your inputs. Because Capcom was notorious for putting too many things on screen for Mega Man games.
So you think it's the fact that the shield has like a sprite up that's slowing things down?
Yeah. Honestly, I can... Like, Mega Man 2 is horrible for that.
Maybe. I don't think it's wholly necessary because I don't seem to be able to block anything here, so... Alright, that's another dead Mega Man, so let's try that again. Take off the shield this time. I can't block flames and the little guys don't shoot anything, so whatever.
Ooh. Well,
Try this
hopefully
again.
with it off you can jump. You
What?
can jump better.
Oh, yeah. Like, you see, that time I was able to do the slide back and forth perfectly. Like, I dodged everything that first round.
Yeah, no, it looks slightly quicker to me. And then when he shoots a second row of flames and the first flames are still disappearing off the side, it does look like the game has slowdown.
Hopefully with
Hot diggity, this boss seems to take forever.
Slow like a turtle.
but slow and steady wins the race.
But I don't want
Haven't
to
you
win the
heard that
race.
saying?
I want to win the race, and I want to do it fast.
Yeah, you
Jackrabbit.
learn speedrun strats, boy.
For a boss
What was
like
that?
this,
I'm
God,
actually very
feels
curious
like-
what the
feels like it
actual
should.
speedrun strats for some of the bosses in this game are.
the little turtle thing has a counter, and I don't know what it's for.
I think it's the pattern that's happening.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
number 3 was them digging to the ground, and number 2 was...
Oh, I see. So this one says number 1 again, so they're just gonna run at me this time again.
Potentially, if it
Looks
follows
like
that.
it.
Oh. I thought the numbers were representing how many turtles were in there.
Well, no, because when I kill one, the number doesn't go down, so I knew it wasn't that.
Gotcha.
I'm prepared for the slides this time. Here's number 2 for flying.
So So yeah, that's probably what the numbers mean. It's to give the players some sort of hint to what random attack is coming.
That might be another part of why this felt a little bit slow too, is because, oh yeah, you're right, on the second flames it definitely does slow down. But when the bullets bounce off of the little turtles, like they still exist. They're just flying off screen and I can't shoot anymore.
Yep. That's always been a punishment in Mega Man 2. Or not Mega Man 2, Mega Man in general.
Anyway, turtle boss down. Woo.
Huzzah.
Ooh, ooh. Good job, Brian.
You beat a small, slow creature. I
It
hope you're
wasn't
happy.
small. That was
Oh,
a
you know,
big
Mega Man
turtle.
can be 3 centimeters tall.
That was a big turtle boy.
Robot, no big deal. No one cares.
Congrats, you killed an
You're a
endangered
robot.
animal. Is that better?
Yes. All right,
There
I
you
just
go.
need you to acknowledge how big it was.
That's not gonna happen. Oh, Dr.
Stretch.
Wily, where do you get the funds to build your castles?
And like so many so fast. Because Dr. Light doesn't appear to be getting any older. Mega Man's a robot, so I understand him not getting older, but it's like, it's gotta be like 7 months, and then Wily, who has like had to go through the fallout of all the other stuff, whatever his last world-ending scheme was, he's already got like some new shadowy organization that he uses to build up cash and funds through tax loopholes or whatever, and then build an entirely new skull-themed castle, and then spring his new plan on the entire world.
As you do.
It's like, you gotta give these supervillains one thing. They are superhuman levels of productive with their downtime.
Well, you gotta do something when you're in jail.
And from jail, no less.
Eh.
Jesus. Ah! Okay,
They can't take away pens and paper.
okay. It is invisible platforms. I was not prepared. No.
Oh, yes, I remember this. There's a couple jerk enemy placements just to screw with you. But overall, it's
One.
not
I'm
too
gonna
bad.
put on the jetpack.
Yep.
Really smart.
Well, if that's what you think, I will find a way to make it not what I should have done. Like I did in the earlier levels. And like this guy right here. No, wait, never mind. I figured him out.
Hey.
What?
Although I do like the jetpack mechanic in this game a lot. It's one thing I will give it. I
It's
wasn't a big
pretty
fan.
solid. Ah! The only negative I have about it isn't even the jetpack's fault. It's just like, the way I generally play games, and I don't like stuff where you have to like commit to a movement. And when you start jetpacking, it's like that jetpack's gonna do what that jetpack always does, and you can't influence it anymore.
Yeah, because my main issue with Mega Man 7 and likewise 8 is the scale of Mega Man to the screen. So there's technically less maneuverability that way.
I've heard that complaint a lot, and I don't know, it doesn't bug me at all.
After playing through Mega Man 2s for so long and so many times, I can honestly say it does bug me enough to the point where I notice, but it might be a placebo effect if I'm making it bug me.
Yeah, like if it's like something that you just got used to through years of playing something that's different, obviously like this one, which is different to you, would feel odd. I'm just saying, like, for me, who doesn't have that kind of like legacy history with Mega Man, it's just like I don't, like, I can understand the technical accuracy of the complaint, but it's never actually been a thing where I'm like, no, it's not a problem, guys. Seriously, get over it.
No, it's a preference thing.
Yeah.
And like with Mega Man 11 coming out, from what I've seen in the trailer and stuff like that, he's back to the original scale to the stage ratio, and that makes me at least happy on that end because I didn't like again Mega Man 7 or Mega Man 8, but when Mega Man 9 and 10 came out, I was quite a big fan again because hey, I can dodge like I used to.
Well, that's good.
Good
I am
old
now
days.
being chased by a giant Japanese-looking skull.
I mean, that's not a normal occurrence.
It
Like,
has bombs. I have fallen victim to one of these bombs.
Like it wants to eat you.
I think it wants to eat me too.
I think it wants to party.
What would make you say that?
With a big smile.
You call that a smile? That looks very
Well, it killed
threatening
you,
to
look
me.
Happy. Yeah, it might not party with you, but it looks like it wants to party.
All right, fair.
Break out the. Oh, that leg. Oh.
Yeah, the mega slowdown when he pulls out that laser. That's a real thing.
Yeah. Again, Capcom has always been horrendous for making sure, because you're charging up and the particle effects from the laser as well just compounds everything.
Like
Oh,
it doesn't really happen. Well, it happens a little bit when the missiles are on screen, but it's at its absolute worst when that laser's up. Makes me wonder what they're doing for it.
If I remember correctly, there's like 4 or 5 sprites in that laser. Make that effect.
Oh, just a bunch of different colors, or is it like the smoke that's coming up?
It's the smoke, and it's like there's like 2 or 3 sprites within the laser itself changing colors, and it's
Yeah.
very heavy onto the game's processing.
Optimization should be a thing more people care about.
How much do you remember of Mega Man 3? That game was horrible for that too. The second something new came onto the screen, it chugs briefly. Because they filled up the backgrounds with so many sprites and stuff like that as well, which they really should have just ignored.
Something old being bad, like that's. I don't remember that, but that's because I generally turn that part of my brain off when I'm playing NES games. Like I just sort of expect it half the time. But for like I've never accepted that excuse of like, well, they've done it before. Did you see this thing? It's worse. And it's like, nah, I'm judging this one on its own merits, and this one fucked up.
Yeah.
Green.
Yellow?
Yeah, Green. Yeah, you did miss an hour. I was wondering where you were. I was just like, well, I don't know. I don't know how to do this. Solo. Help. It was so boring. People were just like leaving by droves. Oh well. I got some people here to hang out with me now, so you can just you can take it easy for a night,
buff
man.
Viewership. And a buff viewership. We're here because we have to be.
No, you don't. You all showed up voluntarily.
I know. And I've actually been doing, because I just finished an online Pokemon tournament on Sunday. I've done 45 matches. I normally record them, edit them, upload them, and I found out a couple animations from the Pokemon series caused copyright claims again. So I have to go out of my way to edit them out.
Yeah, some people, when I was doing Pokemon Moon, they warned me against Primarina's Zed.
Yeah. Basically, all
Zed move.
the yeah, it's Primarina, Decidueye, and Incineroar. Their special moves will cause it. As of the new game, Mimikyu has a special which will cause it. Como-O will have one that causes it.
It sounds like all the big promotional material ones.
Yep, and Lycanroc. And there's quite a few of them I encountered during the tournament, so I'm going to have to make notes and yeah.
And
Ooh,
like
luck.
it's not just they're claiming the video. It's like they take the video down.
It's globally blocked.
Yeah.
So it's like, thanks guys.
Which is the rough part.
Yeah, it's like I make no money off YouTube. I never advertise any of my videos because I don't want to do that. And
But they still just they're just like, no, you can't put up a
Yeah.
video that has that.
yeah, it's always been bad. Just like, thanks guys, much love.
Oh hey, it's the skull already. All right, well I guess we're here now. It's the
Let me
boss
saw.
rush time.
Oh,
I guess I'm not gonna be able to mark Mega Man 7 as completed because wow, I just ran past all of those bonuses that I didn't know were there. Not gonna be able to mark this one as completed because I didn't get all the extra stuff. But well.
Well, at least you got the Proto Shield though.
That's true.
That's actually one thing I ignored more or less the first time I played through the game. I'm like, it doesn't do much. Except if you want to be a turtle, you can turn backwards and block and face the other way. And that's really about it.
That's sweet, sweet turtle. I mean, sweet, sweet shield that slows down the game. Darn, you aren't a completionist. Yep. You know, Keon, I have been trying to completionist all of the Mega Man X's, all the Mega Mans I'm doing so far, but like I don't know where the stuff is, and the usual people who I rely on to help me find it weren't here today, and now I'm here. So if I get a game over, we can go back if you guys want to dig up these last things that I don't have yet. But
those three.
I'm trying now. I got to figure out what the weaknesses are because I want to try to use them to make this go a little bit faster this time.
Is it Pokemon logic or is it just random?
With
logic?
Capcom, it's half and half. Like Bubble Man was weak to Metal Blade.
Junk Shield seems to be Freeze Man's weakness.
I think that's right. But then like other cases where it's like, oh look, it's Woodman. It's like he's weak to fire. Yay! It's like, look at Crashman, he's weak to wind. Why?
Junk Shield did that alright, but now I have like a lot of my health missing.
That's the curse of having the shield abilities kill enemies.
Also, Rush's adapt thing just falls straight through the floor, so I'm unsure of how I'm supposed to get at some of the higher ones. Oh, right. I can just cycle if I stand in the center. Forgot about that. Okay, then, I guess I'll start on Thunderbolt again. I'm definitely going to be dropping some states as I go through this. No, wait, I shouldn't, because if I get that game over. Yeah, so I'll just experiment here, and then I'll learn it legitly.
It's a perfectly cromulent word.
Cromulent?
Not a fan of the old Simpsons, are you?
I know what it is. I just didn't...
Cromulent means normal.
Alright, there we go. I never actually heard the definition, but I knew that that was the only place I'd ever heard use it.
Well, the thing is, they've been trying for many seasons in the old days to actually get a word made up and put in the dictionary. And that was one of them that actually got in.
Alright, so... This bomb doesn't seem to be doing anything to Slash Man whatsoever.
I'm pretty sure it has to explode first? No. How does that work?
I was killing cockroaches with it earlier.
I'm like you, I just do, Buster most of the time in these games because I can't be bothered to remember all of them.
Yeah, alright, so the coil didn't seem to do much against him. The sound didn't do much against him. Thunderbolt was net neutral, and the bubble bombs did absolute nothing. So, on to the freeze. Freeze Cracker.
It's honestly one of the best names for weapons in these games.
Freeze Cracker. This is too,
yep.
It's too funny. Alright, there we go. Freeze Cracker. This is the way to success with this guy. I just have to dodge the goo bombs every time.
I couldn't tell what it was. I couldn't tell if it was supposed to be goo or paint.
Could be blood.
Why not both?
Could be blood bombs. You know, if you wanted to get a little dark. Oh my god, how is he missed? He's dodged like 4 of these things! And they explode in a shockwave! I just can't aim!
Right.
Ah! Stop! I'm not gonna let you beat me! It's a skill to be this inaccurate!
Bad handyman blames his tools.
I'm not blaming the tool. I'm saying that I am just good enough that I'm like firing in such a way that a shockwave misses him. I would be the best mafia boss right-hand man to threaten people with.
Oh yeah, exactly, yeah. Never draw blood.
You'd never get arrested.
He tried to shoot me, I don't know what happened. He shot a candy store. But sure, why not?
Alright, so I figured out who it's the Junk Shield and the Freeze Cracker for the first 2. I am on my last life, so after this, it'll be escaping back outwards. Sean, did you look up where some of those things are?
Nope.
Okay, cool. then I guess I'll just try this again.
Find something.
Junkman. Well, I have to hit him first. Seems to be weak to electricity. Good.
Mega Man X7. No one ever wants to play that game. They should stop.
Well, I'm gonna have to eventually. It's on the list.
One of my other speedrunning buddies wants to speedrun that game, and just no.
Okay, Thunder on Junkman. That one's good. That one makes sense. I
So
got
that makes sense, yeah.
Burst Man, the Cloudman. Cloudman is the bubble. Yeah, because he gets stuck in Spark Mandrill Syndrome hard. Bam. Ah! Alright, so I fucked that one up. And I don't have enough weapon energy because I wasted half of it on an earlier boss attempt. Alright. Back to the Buster.
You can do it, Ryan.
It's not like this is, you know, a really shitty situation or nothing.
Oh, you're fine. I'm trying to find a full screenshot of the item menu so I can actually work from something.
Gene.
Oh,
Him.
Pete, thank God. I have one pip of health left, and he came back and saved me. Watch him drop me on top of the boss. Like an asshole little bird.
Oh, beat.
I should not have won that. I should not have won that fight. And yet here I am.
Good job, Ryan.
Welcome to Ryan's streams.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where teaching is on a thing.
Where even the victories bring forward the oops. Okay, next up. What's over here? I figured out the weaknesses for half of them. I've got Tire Guy.
Turbo Man, I believe.
Yeah, Turbo Man. Cool! Sound!
Because that makes sense, right?
Look, man, he's got really weak ears because he's constantly been racing, so they're really sensitive.
Well, Look Man would probably be his brother somehow, doing Dr. Wily.
Okay, I think I finally know what the tell is for when he's gonna charge. Is he stops screeching. Like, pew, 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 pew. He stops doing that. And then there's a and then he goes. Alright.
That's how cars rev, yes.
Shall I hop back in? Or am I going elsewhere to try to find stuff?
I'm still trying to find a screen that isn't from the cutting room floor, because they have discontinued items. I have no idea what to do.
Cool.
100% road, maybe?
Alright, I know that I need to get a rush sniff. Something, a rush search. I don't have that yet.
Okay, I'll look that up then.
And then from there, I can go to the Halloween level and get the
Do you have Rush Jet?
Mega Bolt there. Jet is a thing?
Yeah.
Then I don't have that. I need Jet Search and the Big Bolt.
Let's see here. Rush Jet. Have you ever bought it?
No.
Well, that's how you buy it. Both of them.
Okay, cool. How?
It's 240 in total.
I've bought
push select on the main screen, I think.
I think I've bought like 1 energy tank total here. Hey. What are you all sad about? Here, I got a bolt for you. That's my bolt! Thanks! It fits perfectly. Let me just crank this into my own head.
I don't have Discord open. What are you doing? Oh, oh, I see.
Auto stop.
I found another website that has all of them there.
New item just for you. I can now make items using half the normal number of bolts. Cool.
Hooray!
Select the item you want made. Okay, so there's a thing here that says Hyper Rocket Buster. That's not what I want, right? Search Rush, I need that.
Yeah.
Why does the A button send you out of the store?
Because in Japan, A and B is switched for confirm and cancel.
They're so dumb. Wait a minute.
Not me. I, for one, remain neutral in this observation of Ryan's.
Don't be greedy, Mega Man. You can't carry any more of that. This is the Rush Jet. Transforms Rush into a jet. Oh my god.
Crap, slow down.
I don't believe you, Otto. Be able to do to exit from. Okay, yeah. So I got those two things now. There's also a thing here for 800, but I don't think I want that. Energy Equalizer. I can buy that.
Ooh.
As far as I know, okay, so there's extra life, energy tank, weapon tank, beat, exit part, auto screw. Sure, we'll go with that. Super can, rush jet, rush search, energy equalizer, and hyper rocket buster.
Yeah,
those are all the things in the store that can be bought.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna mark complete because I'm not buying the hyper rocket buster. I mean, I'll still mark complete, but like, I'm just not getting this. I'm not
grinding 800 for...
Yeah. The thing is, I think you can get an energy equalizer by finding it instead of buying it. Because
it can be found in Shademan stages.
Yeah, that's the one. But I also have 240 bolts, so fuck it. I'm just gonna buy it here, and then we'll go back to Dr. Wily. Sound good?
If you go to Turbo Man stage, you can find the Hyper Rocket Buster.
Ooh, yeah, let's do that. So yeah, I'll buy the energy equalizer here, and then I'll go find that.
You're looking for a long ladder, and to the left will be platforms that look like stoplights.
Okay. I think I have the Turbo?
Yeah, Turbo Man.
Turbo Man. Let's do it. What do you mean faker green? I'm not a faker. We're figuring it out right now.
Yeah. What the hell, man?
I'm a cheater. There's a difference.
I'd say scum. Yeah.
Using save states in a guide is different from being a faker. I'm not claiming to have found it myself. I'm just claiming to have got it.
Oh yeah, like all the people who play the original Legend of Zelda now, they know where all the secrets are because all the guides. No, penis tires.
If I had really tried to play Legend of Zelda 1 when I was a kid, I probably could have found everything just because my dad literally hand drew and colored a guide because he played that game to death and explored everything.
Back in the day.
Yeah. So, like, I had probably the best guide you could ever ask for, handmade in my house. But I was, like, 6, and I didn't have the patience to fucking do that.
I love the fact that I miss the days where I had like a notepad dedicated to password screens.
Ah! This is your fault, Rush! That is your fault that I fell back at those spikes. You should have warned me there was a tire.
Bad handling tools. The inanimate dog pixel artwork.
He's not inanimate! He very clearly has emotions and a smile, and look at that big old doggy tongue.
But he can't turn to a bicycle for Christmas, so what good is he?
While I agree with the sentiment, I am only arguing against your point that he's inanimate.
He doesn't turn into a bike. That means he's the best dog.
I'm pretty sure by definition a dog that could turn into a bike would be the best dog.
Exactly, so therefore he's not the best dog.
Like riding her bike? You're wrong.
Hmm?
I don't like riding bikes, personally.
I'm slow on them.
Well, okay, but you see, that still doesn't take away from the fact that a dog that can turn into a bike has more capability than a dog that can. Even if you don't want the bike, it's still a better dog.
Fair
Rush.
opinion.
Rush. You're not actually on that tire. Not a single pixel of you is on that tire. You're just gonna sit there, you're gonna pant, you're gonna look at me? Fuck you, Rush.
Yeah, quote-unquote best dog.
Yeah. This is not the best dog. He's just a dog who's not inanimate.
Okay. The new Pokemon matches and stuff like that actually went through with me doing an editing. Yay. I have no idea how you can do editing so much, man.
I just sort of, like, get into a groove, and I enjoy watching, you know, past me sort of blindly play things, and then I enjoy current me getting to sass him. It's fun.
True.
It's hilarious.
Alright, so I'm on the ladder. Where am I going to now?
There should be stop signs to the left of you.
Yep.
Or stop signs, sorry, stop lights.
Yep.
And you should use rush search on that.
How am I supposed to get over to it?
Probably come down or use rush jet, or not jet.
The adapter?
Actually, rush jet should work. It should stay itself in the air.
I'll try the adapter, see what happens.
Oh, come on, mouse.
Phew, there we go. Alright. Now, search. Bam.
From the picture, I don't know which one it's on, but this should be on one of those.
Alright, he's barking. How do I make him?
That's a good point. How do you make him search?
He's just sitting here, barking at me. Yes! Search, Rush. Search!
You have to... Let's look here. How do you make rush search?
Do the thing! Rush, for fuck's sake!
Bark, bark.
Rush, you're the worst!
Alright, that's... Just bark, bark, bark.
What do you mean I'm slightly off? He should be able to search.
I think you might have to pause. I think he's in the wrong area.
There, I put him more in the center.
Are you on the top or the bottom?
The top. He's just barking at me again.
It's on the one beneath you.
Great.
So I think that's where he might be detecting the item, but it's not around him. Because again, they've cut corners. It's made a vertical thing.
Okay.
Because there's like a little energy power up right next to it.
Yep.
Okay.
There, finally. He's digging. That took so long.
But you saved 800 screws.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. Huzzah.
Hooray!
You know what? You know what? This probably would have made that bass fight just a tad easier.
Oh god, yeah, I remember him now.
Because I was trying to do this that whole time, just in this outfit, because it seemed thematically appropriate to like beat Bass and Treble in their combo form as me and Rush. But this thing was not made for that fight. Not at all. You can't ever hit him. And you can't slide, so you can't move fast enough to get away from him.
As far as I can see, minus the store stuff, that one you can't buy anymore because you saved on the...
Oh great, I have to do this part again.
You can pause and go exit, can't you?
Nope, I don't have one of the items.
Oh. Alright.
I didn't buy any of them. I didn't have the bolts too. I'd spent all of them on exactly enough to get the last item.
Once you get to the boss room, it should automatically push you out, so...
Yeah, for sure. By the way, don't let me forget, raid message is most definitely Rush is the worst.
Rush is a bad dog.
Bad dog, Rush. Bad Rush. Rush is the worst or bad Rush, one of them.
The Dr. Wily made a giant truck that has a mouth that shoots out smaller versions of its face.
Yep.
There we go.
Because evil's creative.
Just shoot faster! Take the thing out!
At least you're getting health back from it, so that's something.
Oh, the slowdown is so painfully real.
Yep. It's one of those things when you notice it in the game, you can't unnotice it.
Whew, okay. Fucked that truck up, he down. I'm at the boss. Dr. W, let's do it. We're out. Bam. Now I can mark this game as complete when I beat it. Huzzah. Thank you for your assistance.
No worries, I tend to do that when you play Mega Man games.
God knows I would struggle to get everything on my own. I'm not going to say that I wouldn't be able to beat it, because I would. It would just take longer.
Yeah, Mega Man games aren't hard to beat, but they are annoying to do quickly.
Mm-hmm. Because I can bash my head against this wall until I break through. That part's not particularly difficult.
Oh, we know.
What, you bashing your head against the wall? You're good at doing that.
Yeah. It's one of my many skills. Something that some of you guys here might not know is that when I was in high school, I was literally used as a battering ram against a crowd of people.
That sounds
Are you
about right.
serious?
Yeah.
No, I 100% believe that.
I had friends that had interesting ways of showing their brotherly love, and one of them was by abusing me.
Okay. See, that sounds like something you would make up, Brian.
It's not. It's not a made-up thing. It's a real thing. I have been picked up and used as a battering ram against a crowd of people to get through it, because I weighed not a whole lot, so it's easy to pick me up. And I've also been lifted from the ground by my nipples.
That one I did not need to know about.
Oh my god.
Real thing. Not doing that one again. What did I need?
hope not.
Junk shield.
To tell tall tales. So,
I do not tell tall tales. I tell nothing but embellished truths.
Well, with your stature, short tails at most.
There's no such thing as TMI. Just people who are uncomfortable.
That actually is very true.
And that's on them, not me.
Can't wait till your stream audio gets censored somehow. You don't understand why.
I would absolutely be used as a battering ram again, Green. That was kind of fun.
I'm getting too old to be physically active like that with people anymore.
Well, I'm kind of curious. Was your feet the ramming?
No, it was my head.
Your head?
It was my head. It's not legit. It doesn't count if it's not your head.
Also,
Because-
I have to point out the animation of Beastman sliding when he gets hit by ice back and forth.
Yeah, I like it. Whee!
It's a nice touch because if he lands against the wall, he has no momentum. If he lands before the wall, he'll bounce off the wall and then slide across the stage again.
Good.
And that's a nice little that's a nice little touch of physics, and I appreciate that.
All right, next
'Cause it's
up,
stupid.
I think it was time for... This is junk,
Is it
so it's
Junk
thunder. Thunder, yeah.
Thinking about that story 2 where Rex is used as a battery ram.
Story 2, what?
Story 2, there's a scene where Rex is used as a battery ram. Now I'm thinking of that.
I only heard the word story 2 again. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh my god, I hate my internet. Scene from Toy Story 2.
Oh, it's Toy Story 2, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, next up, bubble time. Get bubbled! Because I thought you were talking about Xenoblade for a second. I'm like, that never happened.
Oh.
Yeah, wow, this guy just does not have a good time here.
No, that's my main complaint about Mega Man games. Is if you find a weakness, you stun lock everyone to death, and it's not challenging
He
anymore.
broke loose. Damn you. Yeah, you see, Green thought you meant Xenoblade. Damn it, I missed the fucking health power-up. This is your fault, Green. I was reading your comment. It's never my fault. Never. Never, never, never.
I can see that now, but nah. Nah.
Just hard mode now, that's all.
Alright, sound against the Turbo Man.
Shout out to Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Let's see if I can put this to use this time. Yeah! Finally figured it out! With the timing, with the sounds. Damn it! That was just... I just hit down instead of jump.
You died, didn't? Yep. I even have to finish the question.
It was expected.
I'm gonna hide.
Although again, I do like the small kind of animation physics touch of if he hits you and you bounce against the wall, you get a little bit more damage.
Mm-hmm.
You technically did survive with 1 HP, but the wall killed you.
Oh, right, this gets more powerful if I can bounce it off myself first.
Yep. Yeah, because of the echolocation kind of thing.
There we go. Yeah, better way of fighting this guy. Look, I was trying to battering ram him, alright? I was trying to prove my past skill set, and he beat me, alright? He beat me in my own game. He had stronger feet that were tires and also spinning at high speeds.
Only. Just only.
I can't wait to do Mega Man 9 and 10.
Why?
Because those are the ones I'm most familiar with. And those things give me a hard time sometimes.
I'll do it.
And there is no save states on those ones.
I'll do it. I'll figure it out.
Oh, I gotta find a YouTube sketch. This boss has reminded me of funnies, so therefore I posted your Discord. YouTube wants to load. Thank you.
Slash, alright, got the Coil Man down, he did. Let's restore some more health a bit. Last two, here we go.
I guess Spring Man.
Shade Man. Count Shadula. So, what have I got left? Fire? Fire on vampires? Fire, isn't it? It's not fire.
You think so, but no. It's probably some sort of weird bubble gun.
The coil is doing good damage, he's just not, you know, visibly reacting to it.
That's not his weakness.
No, I'm pretty sure it's his weakness. It was doing 3 points, and he's dead.
Okay.
And now, Bub Man.
Probably defeat him with fire somehow, because physics.
Because fire puts out bubbles! The natural enemy of bubbles! And ow, ow! This is actually working, by the way.
I know.
It's like weirdly effective. However, it also ate through my power way faster than I was able to hurt him because all of his other bubbles kept blocking it.
You should have a weapon tank saved up.
Alright, let's see.
Menu. So you picked up like 2 of them at least since you started watching.
No, because I'm gonna need those for Wily. This Wily, like, you can't beat him without the powers, right?
It's been so long since I did the 7th one. That's it. No, that's number 9.
Alright,
Number
cool.
9 has the best Dr. Wily machine.
Or use Freeze Cracker. Suppose I could. Isn't this the last one, though? Like... I have no lives left for the Wily fight. I'll have to state it. Oh, well. I'm at an hour 40 anyways. We're right in about the period of time where I want to take him out regardless. That base fight really did eat a lot of the stream's time.
It's not fun. that's actually the main reason I didn't play that game again. Oh yeah, Ryan, you were young and Canadian once, right?
Yes. As were you.
So the stories go. People keep telling me I'm ancient recently. You remember Lamb Chop?
Yes. What about her?
Do you remember the song?
Yes. Where are you going with this?
I was wondering like, how annoyed would people be if I were to post that damn song in your Discord.
What are you talking about?
I don't know if many of them would know what it was.
Recently.
You're
It's a song that never ends.
Have you never heard the song that never ends? Damn you! Damn you, you bastard! I wasn't ready for that!
Holy crap, right?
And I didn't drop a state before that fight. Now I gotta do a wall again.
Died to a bubble.
It caught me midair. I couldn't shoot my way out of it fast enough.
There you go.
You know what, Green? That weren't even my fault. Don't you be good jobbing me sarcastically.
I suppose that one as well.
Ugh. It was a moment of genuine panic.
Like, when you slammed on your table because of the delay, that scared the crap out of me because I wasn't expecting it. Holy shit, dude.
Honestly, I didn't even flinch at all. I was just, oh, Ryan just did something. All right.
This is just
Basically
how it goes.
Board game night as well.
It scared the crap out of me.
When is the next board game night anyway?
Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday.
Yeah, the first Wednesday in April, right?
Yeah. Gonna be able to make it? I'm gonna try to make that one. I think I'm gonna... This week, Fire Emblem's finishing, so next week I'll be able to push Xenoblade to Thursday.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I'm definitely good, because we're...
So, Green, shut up. No, you couldn't.
He's making sillies. It's fine. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Well, at this point, I just need to get all the goo. I caught 4 out of 5 goos.
This is your life now.
Goo catcher. Professional goo
This is your
catcher.
allotment. And then, like...
Damn it! Alright, well, he's down now. It's one of the few retro games I'm good at. You see, I think Green might actually have been able to do it. Okay, what's next? Let's see if I can get through these guys without dying this time.
And wait to save state until you're at Wily.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't see the logic in...
What logic?
Exactly.
What lack of I literally don't know what you're talking about.
It's like, you save state, then you can beat the game on time kind of thing, or only use it for, just the Wily fight.
Yeah, only the Wily fight. I want to get through these guys legit.
Alright, fair enough. That's fine.
Especially now that, like, I know what all their weaknesses are.
Oh, yeah, again, that's why I normally do this Mega Buster stuff, because it takes the fun out of them.
I already beat them all once with the Mega Buster though, and now now I'm just like, you know what? You guys consider consuming, you know, vaguely what's the word I'm looking for here? Phallic objects.
Sure, we'll go with that. Again, pure logic in the stream. Oh, so I told you I almost broke my elbow a couple weeks ago, right, Ryan?
I think so, yeah.
I finally am healing.
Yikes.
I'll actually be able to stream speedruns and stuff soon again, because I don't bounce as well as I used to.
Well, best of luck to you, buddy.
Or who?
I think she's talking to you.
Oh, thank you.
Best of luck in healing.
Yeah, I'm just thankful my elbow didn't get shattered, so...
Alright, who's this? Coil. Springman.
New phone, who dis?
Take you ouch before you're able to drop those springs, because those are what actually do the damage. Your main move here, it's nothing. You get into a lock where you actually have to do some amount of dodging still, so it's nice, but it's still super easy. Slash. Come on, just make everybody's day go by a little faster. And then we'll slash, and then you dead. And then I get some health, but not fully. And now there's 2 left. Shade Man. But yeah, no, Shawnee, did you see what happened last time I fought Shade Man?
The coil's working, you mean? Or
Yeah.
Springs?
Like, what else could be his weakness if not this? Because it's doing that damage.
I know, there's a weird... Mega 7 weakness chart.
That time when he's on the ground, he did bounce back from it, but it just looks like maybe when he's up in the shade, he doesn't respond to any attacks.
Let's see here, Shade Man.
Because it definitely gets the kill done.
Yeah, apparently... Oh, there's a super adapter as well.
Ah, okay.
Super adapter does a consistent 4 damage, Wild Coil does 3 to 6. So yeah, he does have a second weakness, but... Because yeah, they started doing that after the 4th game. They gave everyone like a secondary mild weakness.
That's good, I like that.
Because like Heat Man would destroy Flame Man, but then Blade Man's... Well, Metal Blade is broken as hell in Mega Man 2.
Right.
128, Fire Made 8 directions. Wreck shit. It's horrible.
I figured out how to get around Bubble Bomber's bubbles, by the way. Just jump them.
Just dodge them.
Fire seems to work just fine.
Hooray! Good job, Brian.
Well, yeah, we don't know.
We don't know yet. I could still find a way.
Never doubt Ryan's chances of fucking up.
Ability to oops.
Is oops.
Yeah, the power of oops.
Guess we're ignoring the escape
right.
unit. What escape unit? We don't... What? You mean this thing? Is that where the escape unit would go if I ended up buying one? Like, no, I don't need that either. I don't need that to call it completion. That I could buy that for like 30. I just chose not to.
Yeah. I don't know why they made that as an option. It just looks...
Okay. Here come the stats. It's in Freeze Man stage, man. I'm gonna call it complete anyways.
Or just load up the file again and buy a thing, and there you go. Because there's nothing you get between this and the end of the game anyway.
Okay, ow. This might not be the best thing to be wearing for this fight. Ow.
No, it's not. So shout out to Dr. Wily taking bullets to the face.
All right. These guys take a lot of shots.
I saw that damage chart up.
I'm gonna try to get through the first phase with a Buster. You know, just like once or twice.
Fair enough. You have save state. It's not like you're...
Yeah. I'm having fun by trying.
Yay, we're having fun.
Trying is the way to failing, but... You know.
It's the first step towards failing, but failing is the first step towards succeeding.
News to me.
Ow. Alright, cool. Well, he decided to just crush me. And I missed the
can't make
health.
a hopping pun. I'm not awake enough for that. Somehow.
Wily, could you walk any slower with this thing? I know you can go faster. You do it in the fight.
Oh, it's supposed to be secret.
Thunder only seems to do like 2 pips of damage. That's not really any more significant than the Mega Buster.
That is his weakness, though. He just is that bulky.
I don't know how
everything
they
else
want me
is-
to like kill these little guys before he decides to start hopping and killing me. Aside from that one that I just did there, but I don't see how it will be possible to do that any faster. I guess it just is supposed to be that tight.
That, or I think possibly that supercharged fist thing might deal with them. I'm not too sure.
Then I gotta
I know
switch
that
back
one
and
has
forth, and I'm not stoked on that.
No.
Oh my god, stop it. I have to hammer so hard to get these guys down. It hurts my hand. Just do the...
I love how Dr. Y opens up his window so he can get shot, so he can defeat you.
Otherwise, how would he be able to see? He was just walking blind before.
Yeah, and he, that's why he was so slow, but he didn't get damaged. Do you have any E-tanks?
Like 4.
Okay. That's not bad then.
How many phases does he have again?
Pretty sure I got this fight under wraps once I get a grip on it. There, that's the first phase down. States on 5 and 6 for that. Ah, my elbow.
Ryan?
What?
Gonna be okay there?
Yeah. All right, here's this. Here's the nightmare one. With all of the orbs that there's like no nice way to dodge. I think
yeah,
it's
I do
Freeze
think
Cracker for this. Let's use those E-tanks.
Might as well.
Nope, it's not the Freeze Cracker. That did fat load of nada.
Yep.
I'm just gonna try everything until I find a weakness. If there is one, there might not be.
There is, but...
Junk Shield does nothing, and Fire hurts me for so much of my health. Alright, so
Most-
Slash can't reach him.
Most shield abilities in Mega Man games are always the worthless ones.
Okay. Trying that again. Yeah, as far as I know, this is like one of the most reviled Wily fights, because he's just so all over the place. And there's like just straight up not a nice way to dodge him. And if the fire hits you, it's just like, well, there goes a quarter of your health every single time.
Shouts to Mega Man 1.
There we go. That's another dead me from 2 fires. Mega Man 1, what was that?
Oh, it's just the damage scaling. You get hit once, you lose like a third of your health.
Ah,
That sounds ridiculous.
It is. The second game, they corrected and put E-Tanks into the game because people were dying everywhere.
Wild Coil does 1 point of damage. Nothing changes. So is there actually a weakness that I can use?
Yes. The coil has a second ability to it, I believe.
Alright.
Because I don't know how to... Again, it's been so long since I remember that, but... It says the damage scaling for that is 0 or 2. Yeah, charge it, I guess.
I did not know. I haven't charged these. I haven't used these weapons for the entire game, let alone charged them.
Use Mega Buster like you should.
I need you to come down in an area where I can hit you first, please.
Yep.
Ah! And now when he is down in an area where I can hit him, I'm frozen. Awesome. And now he's back up top. This is not... The game so far has been tough and fair. This boss... This is bull. This is bull.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like complete bull.
I've been on a bit of a kick this week complaining about bullshit bosses.
I'm just trying to think where you would be, you know, post-editing and stuff like that on the Pokemon game. I wonder if you got to the drought part yet. Where just, like, nothing happens.
On
On
Y? Where I am in recording right now is, I just beat Lumio City A's Gym.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's badge number 4, I think?
5.
If I remember correctly? 5? Okay, then yeah, you're getting close to that point.
Yeah, the spring's not gonna last his whole health bar here.
You should have a weapon tank still, though, right? So
I think so. And a couple of E-tanks, too. And I should probably use one of those, actually. Okay, well, at least he's showing up in areas where I can still reach him for the time being.
freeze and charge coil.
The charge coil is doing... Is doing 2 points of damage, but, like, that's still not a lot.
That's the highest damage you can do against him. Everything else is either 0 or just a base 1.
I think the more important part about this charge coil is that it seems to be able to hit him from the underside, which most weapons can't.
I remember reversing this guy and just hating it. Back in the day.
Come on, show up in a place where I can hit you. Good. All 4 of my E-tanks. All 4.
As kids can play this, right?
Okay, I got him. 1 weapon tank, 4 energy tanks, and knowledge of what to use that I didn't have before I walked into the fight. He's rough.
I wait for the most character-destroying moment of all time.
Okay, I give up. Sorry about all the trouble. I'll go quietly. I don't trust you, Wily. I'm gonna do what I should have done years ago.
Screw you, Capcom, for this.
Just charge up a gun. You forget, Mega Man. Robots cannot harm humans. I am more than a robot. Sorry, I got phlegm. Die, Wily.
Yeah. How can you like this green? Like,
And now he just gets covered in some girders. It's like, you could still totally die, Wily. I'm here, you know. Not anymore, though. You waited too long. Too late, Murder Man. He who hesitates is lost. We shall return. Sure you will. Actually, I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah, he shows up in Mega Man 8. It's part of the intro cutscene to Mega Man 8.
yes, it is.
Whoops.
Spoilers.
So which one came first? More X's or Mega Man 8?
Mega Man... Okay, this is where it was confusing. Is Mega Man 8 came out, and Mega Man X came out. So people thought 9 never existed, because they thought, oh, it must be 10, because Roman numerals, right?
Ah, okay.
And then Mega Man 9 came out in, like, 2010 or whatever it was. But yeah, I think, they completely destroyed the character Mega Man in this game, because he was going to become a murderer. Like, thanks, Capcom.
Yeah, the plots were kind of light. It was a nice twist.
It's walking away from a giant burning building
Yeah,
after attempting to murder someone.
yeah.
You don't see the problem with this?
He's more than a robot, all right? He's a cool guy. He's an action hero.
Not looking at the explosion that he caused. And... there has to be a janitor still in there somewhere, dying horribly. You know that, right?
Not dying, already dead. There's not,
Okay,
there's not
fair
somebody
enough.
still alive in there.
Just like the endangered turtle, there's an endangered, now dead janitor.
2 meter, 50 centimeter man. There was the guy by that credit name. Tatsunoko.
Nice.
Ugh. Ugh. All right, well, that's Mega Man 7. It
2
doesn't.
hours and 3 minutes.
It does not feel like I've been at this for 2 hours. It feels like I sat down 5 minutes ago. Like, where did this 2 hours go?
Base.
Yeah, pretty much. Like a good half hour of it went to base. You're true. You are true. That said, thank you guys both for hopping in for Kokon. It made it much more fun. I'm okay with doing this kind of stuff solo off screen because, like, I can first of all do them in short bursts, like less than an hour, and then I can edit, which lets me put in more sillies. But on stream, oh, it's hard to be entertaining by yourself.
Try speedrunning a game for 120th time and try to be entertaining.
I know. That's like that's a big reason why I don't like watching speedruns. Why I don't like watching a lot of people that are on Twitch is because, like, a lot of them that I've seen either fall into one of like two directions of camps, and it's like there's either people who are oh so obnoxious and they're just constantly making loud noises and screamy noises and just like they're just caricatures of what a gamer is, or all kinds of just like the obnoxious people. And then there's people who are just for hours on end. I'm like, what? How can you enjoy watching that?
I don't know.
So, like, I don't know, that's... On my side, I don't feel good falling into either one of those camps. So I would rather do something that feels casual but still chatty and just be entertaining through conversation. And, like, getting prompts and stuff.
Yeah, I always try to make sure I chat with the chat. I hate ignoring them no matter what game I play.
Mhm.
Because they're there to support and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like, it was my favorite thing the other day, for last Thursday when I was playing Fire Emblem. Because Fire Emblem's pretty long form, it's strategy and stuff. But then throughout the course of the stream that day, that week, it's like people just started chatting. They got chatting about other Fire Emblems and it kept going. And I'm like, people are talking with each other. Yay! Active chat.
Yeah, it's always
even if
nice
I
when
can't
they do
pay
that.
attention.
Oh, I have a question for you, Ryan.
Shoost.
How do you pronounce Wagon?
W-A-G-O-N?
Yep.
Wagon.
Thank you.
Do you know somebody who calls it a wagon?
No. Wagon. I can't pronounce it.
Wagon?
Because, like, apparently in my
Wagon?
brother's stream, people were pronouncing it differently than how Canadians were pronouncing it. Because we say wagon. They, like, it's a kind of cheese way. Like, so, but it's all, how, I haven't done it with my tongue. It's a wagon or something.
Wagon.
It's horribly mispronounced.
It's like
Yeah.
But it's not wagon, like dog wag his tails. So. It's wrong. Well, get your opinion, because I'm slowly gathering up enough votes on how to pronounce it.
Green, don't worry about it, alright? People oversleep. Stuff comes up.
Oh, yeah.
Powered ahead with it anyways. You don't have to be here for literally every time. I just need to, you know, tell people they don't have to know the game to hop in. Cypher. You've been here before.
Wagon. Shut up.
Was it Bad Dog
Expecting
Rush was the
Green
raid
to
message?
pop up.
Rush is the worst. Or,
Rush.
yeah. No, stop bringing up Steam, central button. Alright, well, that's that. So let's see if we can find somebody to point you fine folks at.
Just Rush is a bad dog. I type it up so I can actually get ready.
I like that better, yeah. Because then it's actually gonna get on some people. You're just like, no dogs are bad. It's like, no, you don't understand. Rush is
This
bad.
one couldn't find an item in the ground for about 40 seconds and it was just barking at me.
Rush
Get the bad
knew
dog.
an item was there, and Rush like alerted me to the item, and then Rush just stood there barking. I'm like, Rush, just dig. He's like, rough. Like, fuck you, Rush. He got me killed about 4 times because of spikes. Rush is awful.
In your opinion.
Nah.
In the right opinion, you mean?
Alright, so who's currently up and going of people that I know? There's a couple people that I know from the Edmonton group here. Yeah, I guess I'll one of them is playing Dying Light. That was like a weirdly looking, like, unique sort of zombie game, I think. So I can send some people over that way.
For spoopy times.
Yeah, for some spoopy time. So we'll go with Rush as a bad dog. Gonna hit up here. Another Edmonton streamer here. Love Lust Games with Rush is a bad dog. Once again, guys, thanks for joining me. Have yourselves a fantastic evening. I'll catch whoever is available and wants to watch on Wednesday for Xenoblade, Thursday for Fire Emblem. No Saturday stream this week because it's Easter. I'll finish up Luigi's Mansion next week.
Oh yeah, it's buddy time.
Bye, peoples.
Bye-bye.
Bye.